Controversial ENT in the building. We're back with another one. All right, guys, let's talk about the ultimatum that Anthony Joshua's given Rob McCraken, because he has given him one. Make no mistake about it. Rob McCraken's finally been given an ultimatum. For me, it's good, and it is what it is. Now, look, if you watch my video, especially my last 3, you'll understand that I've been focusing on Anthony Joshua quite a lot. One reason I've been focusing on Anthony Joshua is because of those who watch my videos, there are people who are very close to Joshua, call Anthony Joshua, they have him on their phones, they see him, they go out with him, who watch my videos. All right? I know that for a fact. That's a fact. That's not me assuming that. So because I know that they then tell Joshua, you might want to check this video out. And they relay certain messages back to AJ. So when I did letter to Anthony Joshua, guys, I was directly addressing that as if Josh was in the room almost, because I know he's going to be listening to it in the same way. AJ touched on every point I said in that video and in the one after. Every point. Almost verbatim quote what I said. Almost. To such an extent that I could even do a video to prove it. If you don't really want it, just ask it in the comment section below. Yeah? But let's talk about the ultimatum first. He said to Rob McCraken, he said that AJ, he went to America, went into these different gyms with these different trainers, spent a bit of time with them just to see what they're all about, get a little feel for them, see their mentality, their philosophy, etc. And there were some that he liked, yeah? Then AJ said, when he proposes to these trainers over there in the States and says to them, guess what, be it Reynoso, be it Robert Garcia, be it whoever, I want to spend a bit of time with you because I feel like I can learn this from you. I want to spend a bit of time with you, maybe 6 months or something. Is that something we can do together? And Anthony Joshua said that if the trainer turns around and says to Joshua, I don't mind, working with you, bringing you in. However, I'm going to need more than 6 months. I can't do it in 6 months, AJ. I can't, because I got a big stable. I got fighters. They fight on this day. If I'm going to be training you, I need to have you longer than that. So if I'm going to have you, AJ, I need you for at least 12 months, maybe 18, whatever it is, but it's longer than 6 months, all right? 12 months. Anthony Joshua said, if that's what the trainer says, then Anthony Joshua's going to bring that to Rob McCraken. And then he said that he's going to give Rob the choice. Rob, this is what I want. You and your setup is what I've already got. Merge. Work with it so that I can work with it. But this is what I want. Meaning that whether you like it or not, I'm going to go forward with what I present you. Your job is to get on the train. Your job is not to tell me to halt the train, to delay the train, to cancel the train. Your job is to jump on the train because we're going to the destination, which is I'm going to work with these guys. All right? So that's the ultimatum he's given him. Take it, jump on board when I do it, as in when I pick these trainers to work with, for whatever length of time they decide I need for what I need to get out of them. Jump on board or be on your way out. Now, guys, it was a 1 hour interview and I haven't seen the whole thing. I've seen about a quarter, 2 quarters. And he did say what I said in the video, same thing. I said, and I quote me, loyalty won't get you far in boxing. It won't get you far. In fact, it'll shorten your career. You'll be done before you know it. Yeah? It's not a sport for loyalty. And I went on. Anthony Joshua said, loyalty is a good thing, but it's a bad thing. Loyalty it's not really good in boxing. This guy has heard what I've said. This guy has heard the people. Yeah? And he's addressed each point, which marvels me because I didn't think he was going to address everything I said. I knew he would address certain things, but not every point. This guy literally addressed every point I made on my video. Go back and watch that video. My Joshua videos. Because he's addressed every point I've made. Every point I've made. The point about the jab, he addressed it. Because I said that Anthony Joshua at the moment has got one of the worst jabs in boxing for the heavyweights. Because his jab is not a power shot. It's not to cause damage at the moment. His jab is just to keep busy jab, semi-measuring jab, pity pat jab that his opponents don't fear his jab. Whereas a Dillian Whyte, he's got a his jab is like a power shot. Look at the damage done on Povetkin. Da, 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 da. Quote, that's exactly what I said in the video. Anthony Joshua told Coogan, I know, and with my jab at the moment, it's not really like, you know, a hard jab. It's more like a, you know, just a put it out there jab. Word for word what I was saying. So what is he saying to you, lot? You're going to see improvements in these areas. Now, the bit that also stood out to me, yeah, was when he said this. He said, like, listen, the next time I'm in there, you might see Usyk on the floor. I might just throw him on the floor. It's a fight. F it. Now, when he dropped that, guys, you know why he said that? Because it's a fact. But also, and then he said, if the ref don't tell me to stop, I'm going to keep doing it. That's word for word what I said on my video. I said I've seen Dillian Whyte lock fighters up in the center of the ring, walk them to the ropes while he's got them locked on their arms. Walk them to the ropes, lean on them. The fighter didn't like it. Joshua, use your size. Like, put your bully him. And when Joshua was doing it, Usyk didn't like it. But guess what? Joshua stopped. Why did you stop, Joshua? Usyk don't like it. Keep doing it. If Usyk don't like it, keep doing it. If the ref don't stop you, keep doing it. And that's what I said. That's my quote, which is exactly what I just quoted Joshua saying a second ago. Word for word, this guy addressed every point I made. Shout out to Boxing Block Center. If you're listening, yeah, we need to do a video on Anthony Joshua because everything he said on that interview, he's addressing my video, guys. I'm telling you that right now. Boxing Block Center, we need to do a video on Anthony Joshua because there's a lot to say. Some people believe Joshua's lost the fire. He has not lost the fire. Anthony Joshua told you himself, yeah, that don't think, oh, the fire's gone. He ain't there. I never said that. I never ever said that. I see hesitation, but I never said the fire was gone. Some people have said that. Anthony Joshua addresses it. He says it's not that the fire's gone. It's that he wanted to perfect his style to such an extent to implement high-level boxing into his fights so that he can be a complete fighter, high-level, smart fighter. You see, Anthony Joshua appreciates Floyd Mayweather's mind. He appreciates Andre Ward's excellence and brilliance. He appreciates the Terence Crawfords of this world. AJ, like me and you, like us lot, the fans too, he appreciates these fighters' brilliance. And he thinks, why can't I bring that in a heavyweight and clean up? Besides, some of these people, they've been telling me to clean up. Oh, that's where you're weak at, AJ. So he's like, oh, you're not saying I'm weak at that? I can't do that? And he sees it as a challenge. He's challenging himself. He thought, let me clean that up. Let me show you that I can do that. Let me become that guy. But Anthony Joshua admitted that by doing that 100% means he's got to suppress his natural instinct, his natural inclination. And that's why you see AJ hesitant in the ring sometimes. I've seen AJ hurt people and not go in to finish them. And I'm like, why is he hesitating? Little do we know that hesitation is because he's telling himself, don't do it. And you know another thing he said? He said he's a sponge. In the ring, he's a complete sponge. He's going to do in the ring what he did in training. He's going to do in the ring what the instructions he's getting. Right? Which is great. That's exactly what you want your fighter to be. If you're a trainer, that's the ideal golden fighter, the one that implements exactly what you tell him. The sponge is what you want. But then you better know what you're talking about. You better know what you're seeing on the day or the night of the fight. You better know if your fighter's behind on points and tell him the right instruction to get in front on points. You can't have the fighter rely on you to that extent and then you're giving him wrong information, false information. You're failing your fighter. And AJ basically said, these guys were failing me because I'm in the ring, I'm tapping him, I'm touching him. It feels different in there for me. They're seeing it on the outside. They can see I'm not winning, so why are they telling me something different? And that's respect. I mean, fair play, because his corner weren't saying you're behind. They were saying, brilliant, Joshua. Brilliant boxing. So he's saying, if they're telling me that and I'm thinking I'm winning, because I'm still touching him at the end of the day, then I don't necessarily see a reason to switch it up. They're telling me brilliant boxing. And then he's saying that the whole polishing thing is what's stunting his aggression. So he's saying, nah, sometimes I just got to remember, I'm in a fight at the end of the day. I just got to go in there and beat He's sick of losing, he says very clear. Joshua wants to be able to leave it all in the ring. And I respect it. I respect what Anthony Joshua said in that IFL TV interview. I respect it. Coogan asked him a good question that the whole world wants to ask him. Isn't it obvious from our standpoint what needs to be done, Joshua? Go in there, blitz him out. And he says, tell my people that. Because, and look, Joshua must take some accountability because he's still the one in the ring at the end of the day. You're not knocking the guy out, so you need to do something about that. But I do side with him on that one. You can't be telling the guy you're doing fantastic, don't change anything, and then expect him to be a killer in the next round when you told him not to change anything because he's winning. That doesn't make sense. That's what I'm saying, speak to the team, because obviously they don't see that, because that's not the way they were communicating to me. Fair play. But Joshua did say he's going to turn that jab into something different. Joshua did say he's going to start grabbing using his size and everything else nowadays. Joshua did say he's going to let it go nowadays and let his natural ability just flow out and not excessively worry about looking polished or being an excellent craftsman and whatnot. Sometimes you just got to beat a guy up and do the job. And that's a fact. So, Rob, AJ gave you the ultimatum. See what you're going to do with it. Mr. McCraken, yeah, you and your team, see what you're going to do with it. AJ listed that everyone in his team that he had awkward conversations with. You have got to understand how that went. That went something like this. What the hell were you lot telling me, yo? Why are you not telling me I'm doing really good? You know what? You like watching the footage again? We like replaying footage when they're teaching me something? Sit down, let's watch that. What are you not telling me on this round here? What am I hearing here? Why are you not saying do that? Why aren't you telling me to go in on the attack? Part of that is Joshua's own fault because clinching, they ain't got to be told to clinch a person. You ain't got to be told to bully a person. But Joshua was vexed with it. These are some of the awkward conversations he's had. Another awkward conversation he's had is, listen, yeah, when I pick someone over there in the United States and they want to run with me and they want me to work with them, and they're saying to me, oh, we got to work for 18 months, yeah? Like Cal Crisp Eubank Jr.'s taken on Roy Jones as an example. Don't think that I'm going to say, nah, I'm not doing it because I got you guys here. Don't think I'm going to be saying that. So you guys better jump on and you lot are going to bend to their system. It ain't going to be the other way around. Yeah, because that's what I'm doing, guys. Yeah, I don't want to be talking to you lot again. That's how them conversation went, guys. Trust me, it was awkward. AJ's not lying when he says that. He's not lying, trust me. Have you ever been to the gym? A boxing gym when a professional fighter's in, then he's not happy. You ever been there? Or have you ever heard conversations between fighters and their team when they're pissed off? Because make no mistake about it, Anthony Joshua's pissed off. Pissed off. But anyway, I'll leave it there. Traversal ENT, listen, look. Make sure you lot subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Because them algorithms out there, we're going to show the algorithms that we're boss. We ain't letting the algorithms usek us. And we're going to be the AJ. No. We're knocking out the algorithms, all right? Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Leave your comments down below, guys. I appreciate you lot. Traversal ENT, I'm out.